Be me, 21, computer science major, third year, living on a diet of instant ramen, caffeine, and despair. Sleep schedule is non-existent. Social skills are currently buffering. Roommate is Mike. Mike is a kinesiology major who treats his body like a temple and mind like a dumpster. He's currently trying to get me to join his 6 a.m. running club. I refuse on the grounds that I am allergic to the sun and physical exertion. Finals week is approaching. The campus library is the Thunderdome. People fighting over outlets like it's the apocalypse. I stake out a corner in the basement stacks. Quiet, smells like old paper and depression. Perfect, coding away at some meaningless project that determines 40% of my grade. Brain is frying. Need sugar. Walk to the vending machine in the hall. Put in my last wrinkled dollar bill. Select Snickers. Machine whirs, coil turns. Bar gets stuck on the glass. Of course. Stare at it in defeat. Consider punching the glass. Realize I have noodle arms. Sigh loudly. Voice behind me says, kick it in the bottom right corner. Turn around. See girl. Messy bun held together by a pencil. Oversized hoodie covered in charcoal smudges. Dark circles under eyes. She looks like she hasn't slept since the Bush administration. I blink. What? The machine. The sensor is broken. Kick the bottom right. She steps up, wearing combat boots. Delivers a precise, violent kick to the chassis. Snickers bar falls. 2 bags of chips fall. A Pop-Tart falls. Jackpot. She looks at me deadpan. Split the loot. I nod, terrified and aroused. We sit on the floor eating stolen snacks. Learn her name is Sarah. Architecture major. Explains the charcoal smudges and the hostility. I have to build a scale model of a sustainable urban housing unit by Friday, she says. I have to code a shell that doesn't crash the kernel, I reply. Yours sounds boring. Yours sounds like you play with glue. She throws a chip at me. We finish the snacks, go back to our respective hells. Next night, I'm back in the basement. She's there already. Has a fortress of cardboard and balsa wood on the table. She nods at me. I sit opposite of her. Put on headphones, start typing. 2 hours later, feel a poke on my hand. She slides a coffee across the table. Black, 2 sugars. You look like you were crashing. I stare at the cup like it's the holy grail. I love you, I say without thinking. Freeze. Panic exe. She snorts, doesn't look up from her cutting mat. Drink the coffee, code monkey. It becomes a routine. Every night, 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. We don't talk much, just existing in the same stress bubble. I fix her laptop when AutoCAD crashes. She proofreads my documentation because I write like a robot. Mike asks where I'm going every night. Library. You meeting a girl? No, I'm meeting a vending machine vigilante. Mike assumes I've lost my mind. 2 weeks later, finals are over. I survive. Walk out of my last exam feeling light as a feather. Sunlight actually hits my skin. Phone buzzes. Unknown number. Free pizza at the Union. Get here. Sarah. How did she get my number? Recall fixing her phone last week. She's crafty. Go to the Union. She's sitting on a bench, looking human for once. Hair down, wearing actual jeans, no charcoal. She looks really good. My brain short circuits. Sit down. She hands me a slice. We survived, she says. Barely. What are you doing for break? Playing video games until my eyes bleed. You. Staying here. Summer studio classes kill me. I feel a pang of disappointment that I won't see her. I'm staying too, I lie. Internship. I do not have an internship. I have a part-time job at the campus IT help desk, resetting passwords for boomers. Close enough. Summer begins. Campus is a ghost town. It's weirdly peaceful. We start hanging out during the day. Not just studying. Actual activities. We go to the campus art museum. She critiques the architecture of the building. The flow is all wrong. Look at that lintel, disgraceful. I nod like I know what a lintel is. We go to the park. I try to teach her how to fly a drone. She crashes it into a tree immediately. It was an aesthetic choice, she claims. I climb the tree to get it back. Rip my pants. She laughs so hard she snorts. I'm hanging from a branch, dignity gone. She's wiping tears from her eyes. You're a hero, tech support. Shut up, sketchpad. July 4th. Campus fireworks show. We sneak onto the roof of the architecture building. Apparently she has a key. I'm not supposed to have this, she whispers, unlocking the maintenance door. Are we breaking and entering? Just entering, I pay tuition. Roof view is incredible. City lights, warm breeze. We sit on the ledge, legs dangling. She passes me a flask. What's in it? Cheap whiskey and regret. Takes a sip, burns like hell. Fireworks start. She's watching the sky. I'm watching her profile, illuminated by the explosions. She turns, catches me staring. Heart rate spikes to 180. What? She asks. Nothing, just nice view. Smooth like sandpaper. She smiles, leans her shoulder against mine. Yeah, nice view. We stay like that until the show ends. Walk her back to her dorm. Standing at the door. The awkward pause. The do I kiss her or high-five her dilemma. She looks at me, waiting. I panic. Good night, Sarah, don't eat too much glue. She rolls her eyes, smiles. Good night, idiot. She goes inside. I walk home kicking myself. Mike is awake when I get back, doing push-ups at 1 a.m. Did you seal the deal, bro? I made a joke about glue. Mike shakes his head. You're hopeless. Fall semester starts. Things change. She's busy with thesis prep. I'm drowning in upper-level algos. We see each other less. Texting constantly, though. Memes, complaints, photos of bad architecture, photos of spaghetti code. October rolls around. Halloween party at a frat house. Mike drags me along. You need to socialize. You look like a vampire. I dress as a 404 era. White t-shirt with marker. Low effort, high accuracy. Party is loud. Smells like stale beer and Axe body spray. Hate it immediately. Standing in the corner, nursing a warm soda. See her? She's across the room. Dressed as a building. She's wearing a silver dress and a headpiece that looks like the Chrysler Building. She looks amazing, but she's talking to some guy. Guy is tall, wearing a pilot jumpsuit, Top Gun original. He's leaning in too close. She looks uncomfortable. Shift in body language. I activate, push through the crowd. Accidentally elbow a minion. Reach them. Hey, I say too loudly. Guy looks at me. Who are you? I'm the zoning inspector, I say. This building is not up to code. Sarah lights up. Oh, thank God the inspector is here. I have some structural concerns. She grabs my arm, pulls me away. Pilot Guy looks confused. We escape to the balcony. It's freezing. She's shivering in the silver dress. I give her my flannel overshirt. I was wearing it over the t-shirt because layers. Now she's a building wearing flannel. Saved me, she says. He was explaining crypto to me. A fate worse than death. You look like a lazy costume. Efficiency is key. She looks at me. Music thumping inside. I missed you, she says suddenly. Brain freezes. I missed you too, it's been busy. Yeah, too busy. She steps closer. This is it. The moment. Door bursts open. Drunk guy in a banana suit stumbles out. WOO fresh air. He vomits over the railing. Moment dead, buried, cremated. We both step back, laughing awkwardly. Let's get out of here, she says. We end up at a 24-hour diner, eating pancakes at 2 a.m. The flannel looks better on her than me. She's playing with the syrup. So, she says, are you taking anyone to the winter formal? Computer science department has a formal. No. Wait, the university formal. I don't dance, I oscillate awkwardly. I need a date, she says, looking at her fork. My parents are coming up for it. My dad is an alum, he wants to meet my friends. Is this a trap? I can go if you want. I want. Fast forward to December. I own a suit. It fits okay. Mike spends an hour fixing my hair. You look like a human being, he says proudly. Go get her, Tiger. Pick her up. She walks down the stairs, wearing a deep green dress. Hair up, elegant. I forget my own name. I forget the English language. Hi, I manage to squeak. Hi, she smiles. You clean up nice, tech support. The formal is in the grand ballroom. Fancy lights, jazz band. Her parents are there. Her dad is intense. Firm handshake. Looks like he eats nails for breakfast. So, you're the young man Sarah talks about. I hope it's good things, sir. She says you fixed her computer, and you have terrible posture. I straighten my back immediately. Sarah kicks me under the table. Dinner goes okay. I manage not to spill anything on myself. Dad warms up when I talk about structural integrity in software design. Apparently engineering is a universal language. Dancing starts. Slow song. She pulls me to the floor. I put my hands on her waist. She puts hers on my shoulders. We sway. I step on her foot. Ouch. Sorry, I told you, oscillating. Shut up and just follow me. She moves closer. Head on my chest. Smell of vanilla and expensive shampoo. I could die right here and be happy. My dad likes you, she murmurs. He thinks I'm a nerd. He thinks you're a stable nerd. That's high praise. Song ends. We go outside to the courtyard. Snow has started falling. Big soft flakes. Silence. She turns to me. You know, she says, you're really slow for a smart guy. What? I've been dropping hints since the vending machine. I thought you just wanted my snacks. I did, but I also wanted you. She grabs my tie, pulls me down, kisses me. Soft at first, then deeper. My brain finally reboots. I kiss back. Hands in her hair, messing up the fancy do. She doesn't care. Cold snow, warm lips. Best feeling in the universe. We break apart, breathless. About time, she says. I was compiling the data, I defend. She laughs, kisses me again. Spring semester. We are officially a thing. Camped out in the library together. But now we hold hands under the table. Mike is thrilled. My boy is growing up, he yells, slapping my back. I introduce her to my world. She tries to play League of Legends. She gets banned for toxicity in 20 minutes. They were building the defense wrong, she yells. I introduce her to proper caffeine management. She introduces me to art. Take me to a gallery, opening for her class. Show me her project. It's the sustainable housing unit. But there's a tiny figure in one of the windows, sitting at a computer. Is that me? It's a generic resident. It's wearing my hoodie. Artistic license. April. Stress is peaking again. She's not sleeping. I'm not sleeping. We have a fight. Stupid fight. She wanted to go out. I needed to study. You never make time anymore, she says. I'm trying to graduate. So am I, but I don't ignore you. She storms out. Silence in the dorm. Feel like garbage. 2 days of radio silence. Misery. Can't code, can't focus. Even Mike notices. Fix it, he says. You look like a sad puppy. I need a grand gesture. But I'm broke and awkward. Think back to the beginning. Go to the store. Buy a Snickers, chips, Pop-Tarts. Buy a cheap bouquet of flowers. Go to the architecture studio at 2 a.m. Swipe in with the ID she gave me, that I never returned. She's there, head on the desk, asleep, surrounded by crumpled paper. I set the snacks down next to her, put the flowers in a beaker of water, sit in the chair next to her and wait. She wakes up an hour later, groggily looks around, sees the snacks, sees me. Eyes soften. You're an idiot, she whispers. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry too, I was hangry. She opens the Snickers, breaks it in half, hands me the bigger half. Peace treaty accepted. Finals pass. Graduation for her, she's a year ahead. No, we're same year, she's just finished studio. Wait, no, we are both juniors moving to seniors. Whatever, end of year. Packing up the dorms. Mike is moving out, giving me a bear hug. Don't mess it up with her, man. I'll try. Sarah comes over to help me pack. We sit on the bare mattress in an empty room. So she says, summer plans. Internship, for real this time in the city. Me too, firm downtown hired me. We grin at each other. So we're going to be real adults. Terrifying. Absolutely. She leans her head on my shoulder. Hey, she says. Yeah, I still have that key to the roof. The building is closed for renovations. I know a way up the scaffolding. I look at her. Crazy eyes, beautiful smile. Lead the way, sketchpad. We spend the last night of the semester on the roof, watching the city we're about to conquer. She holds my hand. Her grip is strong, from cutting all that balsa wood. I squeeze back. Life is chaotic. Code is buggy. Architecture is unstable. But right now, everything is perfectly aligned.